Hello everyone, welcome back to Plain Survival. It's a little after 2 p.m. and silage is just finished fermenting. So we can open the silo and haul this off. Now, it looks like I have a little bit of chaff left in that trailer. I don't know if it'll convert when I pick this up. My only means to move this silage is to carry it in the forage wagon. Now I know that will work. I've done it before. So currently it looks like silage is selling for about 496 and rising at the livestock sell point, and the biogas plant's 505 and dropping. So let's open this up and nice pile of silage. All right. I think the easiest way, I probably should have moved that mower, because I think the easiest way is actually going to be to do this side to side. So I'm just going to dump the grass right here. Not much else we can do with it at this point. And I'm gonna need to turn the forage wagon on. Lower it down. And of course I'm already stuck. Side to side maybe is not the way to go here. There we are. Got some silage picked up. Let me try to come in from the end. And maybe I can skirt it down the side here. Nope. Yeah, this is a little bit of a problem. But I just have no other way to get this done at the moment. Let's take another go at it, see if I can get a little bit more. There we are, 80%, 100%. Okay. Let's we get off of this heap. That was not pretty. Not pretty at all. All right, let's see where we're going. So silage is going, let's just go the short distance here. I think the livestock sell point is the closest. I probably should take it to the biogas plant. let's go ahead and tag the biogas plant. And let's find out where we're at here. So it's a nice straight shot, just down this one road, cross the river, round the bend. And shouldn't be too difficult to find. So we don't have a lot of speed with this load. Yeah, and I just don't really know what to do about that. So we'll chuck along at 12 miles per hour. Right, the BGA is just up here on the right. So we're almost there. And let's see, 16,000 liters at around $500 per 1,000 liters. So hopefully that's gonna give me $8,000. Look for traffic on a map with traffic disabled. I was about to look for the train, but I suppose those gates will let me know that the train is coming. So let's pull up here and tip this in. All right, $8,100. Not too bad. What I am thinking I'm going to do, just an idea, is I'm going to get all this silage sold and I'm going to have to do it one slow load at a time. Then I should have enough money, along with selling this tractor, to pick up another tractor that's maybe a little bit better. And even if the other tractor just has better horsepower so that I can make this trip more quickly, that might be enough for the next round of silage. Now, after that, you know, I do need to be working up to a field. I do need to be trying to figure out how to get a harvester. So before I get into the position of putting a crop in the ground, I'm gonna need to figure out how to buy a harvester. What's my best cost? I might have to look at some mods. Pick up a harvester before I can really do anything with crops. Now, that doesn't preclude me from putting in a field. Certainly I can put in a field, although that's going to require that I get at least a seeder and a plow, and I can put some grass seed in and at least have an improved return on my grassland efforts. So I'm gonna head back over to the farm and pick up another load, and I think I'm going to just skip forward to when that work is finished, and I'll pop back in when I'm finishing up the last load. So I'll see you all here in a bit. All right, well, it's October. The light ran out last night, and it got late. I dropped off my last load just before 10 p.m. I've got a load in the trailer now, and I've got at least one more load. Oh, I should look for a train. I've got at least one more load after this, probably one and a half. So today the livestock has a better price than the biogas plant, so I'm gonna drop off here, and the good news is at least I don't have to drive quite as far today. So with this load I should be at 43,000. Let's see. 42 and a half. Okay, not too bad. So 42,000. The good news, as always, silage is a good money maker, good way to get started. But this is brutal on the equipment, the way I'm doing it. I'm going to have to go in and make some adjustments on equipment condition to properly reflect the wear and tear that I'm putting on the vehicle here. So let's go back up to the field and get this finished out, and I'll be back with you all shortly. Okay, I have the last little bit of silage here. There's just over 3,000 liters, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop that off. Well, I figured out what we're going to purchase here. So let's get back up to the farm and drop this trailer off. Then we'll head on over to the shop and talk about what we're going to purchase. All right, trailer is dropped off, and we'll go over here and pick up some new equipment. And we have a couple of other situations we're going to have to focus on, one of which is the tractor is needing some maintenance and fuel. My steering wheel is also out of alignment. My gameplay steering wheel is out of alignment, so it's given me some fits here. But let's go ahead and park, and we'll see about getting some equipment here. So we made some pretty good money off of the silage, probably more than we should have. I think I went a little bit overboard, really kind of overfilled that bunker, and that gave me some fits. So I'm not going to fill it so full in the future, which means it's going to slow us down a little bit. But I need to start purchasing some equipment to kind of build this farm up and eventually transition out of grass and into some crops. So what I've decided to do here is a couple of things. First of all, we're going to pick up a silo compactor, and so we've got this wheel roller here. All right, so we're going to go with the original settings here, but I will put the extra weight on it. I'm a little bit worried about pulling it with the tractor, so I'm going to bump it down to just 1 ton. All right, let's buy this. And the next thing we need to get is a seeder. A plow. Because we need to begin preparing the soil. Now this is 130 horsepower. I've got 145 horsepower tractor. I think this is going to work. It's $10,000. Let's buy it. So 143. Let's get a seeder. And at this point in time, really the only seeder we can afford is the Nordston, and there's no options. So it is what it is. It only holds seed. There's no fertilizer in here. I'm not going to be able to afford to buy any kind of fertilizer, spreader, or sprayer at this point in time, but we'll go ahead and buy this. And then finally, we need to buy some seed. So let's buy 2 bags. And I don't have a way to get it back to the farm at this point in time because I don't have a trailer. I need to put some fuel in the tractor. I'd like to get maintenance taken care of, but I think I'm going to have to delay a little bit on the maintenance. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is, what I think I'm going to do is mow a little patch where the field will go, and then that grass can go into the bunker, which will allow us to make our next batch of, well, there, we're tearing out the signs. That'll allow us to make our next batch of silage, and then from there I think that we'll get the field in while that silage is fermenting, get the field planted. Now I'm just gonna plant the field with grass because that's all I've got presently in the way of equipment, but at least it moves us in the direction of getting a field installed and getting moved on to the next phase here. All right, so I'm going to see if I can do the mowing and forage harvesting all at the same time here. Let's go ahead and get that lowered, unfolded, started up. Yeah, this is looking awful hard on the tractor here. Now the question is, how far do I want to go and how big of a field do I want to put in? Now I don't have to put the field in with everything I mow, but I think I'd like the field to come back here kind of even with this old barn. So I think I'm going to bring the field back to about here. And then what we'll do is we'll just kind of cut in a little square here, and this will be just a nice small starter field. And I think it'll be okay. So I'll cut this field in and take just a few minutes here, and then I will be right back. All right, well, that's 4 loads. And I think I'm gonna just leave it at that. I can probably get a 5th load in there, and it may make sense to do that. Yeah, it seems like it might work a little bit better to back up over the pile. I'm already at 51% just doing the end here. And of course, as it compacts, it makes it a little bit easier to drive up onto it. 72. I think we're going to be able to just knock it out right here on this end. There's 88. Yeah, let's see if we can't just finish this off. There it is. And let's pull out and put the cover. Okay. It's quite a interesting pile of chaff. Well, next time we'll try to do this a little bit better. Let's go ahead and blanket the silo, and let's oh, apparently I got my feet stuck in the blanket, so we'll pop out. Yeah, a little bit missed right here. I'm not overly concerned with that. This pile I can't do anything with right now. A little bit missed on this end, but that's going to be more manageable. It's not going to put as much money in the bank as I got last time, but I'm not so worried about that because I've got plenty of work that I can do in the meantime. And I think that what we'll do is we'll get the plow hooked up, go ahead and plow in a field, seed it with grass, and you know, by then hopefully the silage will have turned. We can use some profit from that to pick up a fertilizer, and then we can start maximizing the yield on this field. The last thing that we can do is just go ahead and mow some more existing grass in the meantime and get another pile of silage going. Then it's going to be time to get a baler, and when we get the baler, we'll be able to start selling bales. And if we can get a wrapper, we can go to making silage in bales instead. Work on getting some additional grass care equipment so that we can make hay. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to call it, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.